100 reasons why I love being transgender. Pull up a chair, it's going to take you a while. I'm 100% self aware. I look forward to my life now. I no longer feel the urge to die. I'm comfortable in my body, I'm comfortable in my mind, I'm comfortable in my spirit. I get to live as my authentic self. I enjoy waking up in the morning now. For decades, I did not. I have a uniquely balanced perspective on the world. I enjoy having a designer chest and a fantastic beard. I don't feel the need to conform to anything. I've become my most successful project. I get to look in the mirror now rather than avoid it. I've accomplished one of life's hardest undertakings. I have confidence. I am not a people pleaser. I stand up for myself and others. I get to experience my life as it was intended to be. I am a catalyst for people to better themselves. I leave trans folks speechless, often. I get to see what it's like when you do not give up on yourself. I get to inspire others to be themselves. I get to show cis men what true intersectional feminism looks like. I have dispelled any myths about my tenacity, determination, and resilience in the face of adversity. I have fine-tuned my approach to becoming resourceful. I have fine-tuned how to clock people's poor behavior and how to call them out on it. I get to advocate in the media for my community's human and civil rights. I get to be the villain in many people's stories, but the hero in my own. I have proved that all those who underestimated me were wrong to do so. I get to show trans kids that you can be strong. I get to show the world that a gay trans man can keep going. I get to speak to identity in a way that helps others become more at ease within themselves. I get to share what I've learned with other transgender people early in their transition. I get to experience consistent growth and personal development. I am an example of someone who can undertake a long-term goal and both meet and exceed your wildest expectations in life. I made my childhood dream a reality. I am strong. With great struggle comes great wisdom. I have become the best version of myself. I have self-worth. I have developed a strong strategic voice in terms of activism. I get to show others that it is possible to overcome self-hate. I get to show people that being transgender is a strength. I have no shame and cannot be shamed. I am empathetic and compassionate towards others suffering. I have had to cultivate many survival skills and rarely stay down, if ever, for long. I have mental and emotional endurance that I am now understanding far exceeds that of most. I am skilled at tackling daunting tasks and delivering undeniably successful outcomes. I'm a big picture thinker and often pick up on details that most overlook. I get to experience a form of second youth that few will ever enjoy. I get to help work to further destigmatize my community by simply using my voice as my power in the media. I get to feel physical joy within my body. I get to smile, I get to laugh, I get to walk with my head held high. I get to be the example that may help save someone else's life. I get to inspire others. I get to motivate others to grow and be better people. I get to show people that no matter what people say or do about you, you are the master of your own life. I get to have conversations with others that make them feel seen. I get to have conversations with others that make them feel heard. I get to have conversations with others that make them feel respected. I get to have conversations with others that make them feel loved. I get to experience unconditional love because I first dared to gift it to myself through transitioning. I get to give unconditional love because I dared to give it to myself through my transition. I get to show trans kids that you can live to be a trans adult and to not believe everything you read about our community and your projected futures. I get to show the world that you can be different, and that is actually what makes you uniquely special. I get to celebrate when other trans people win because I know it helps the entire community. I get to meet other transgender people and have safe conversations where I know we will have respect for others' identities. I get to give back and to show people that's how we grow as a community. I get to show people what inclusion is really about. I get to have a lot of fun now because I know that I deserve joy. I am proud to represent my community in ways that help empower our collective effort to cultivate equality in this world. I am so proud I continued living so I could speak this list to you. I am so grateful that my advocacy and communication efforts have helped improve standards of care in organizations that serve the trans community. I get to live the life I dreamt of for so many years. I am grateful for the large scar that I opted because I am proud to be visibly transgender. I am proud that I am no longer at war with my body. I love being trans because it's one of the best aspects about me. I love being trans because I didn't have things handed to me, and in that I am mentally tougher than many. I love being trans because no one can take credit for this accomplishment of mine. I love being trans because it's made me hone my power. I enjoy being trans because I am open-minded. I love being trans because I treat people accordingly. I love being trans because it is absolutely something to love, to be proud of, and to honor yourself for being. I enjoy being trans because of our culture and its diversity, while also being intersectional. I have learned so much about life from other trans people, just willing to share their own authentically as I do mine. I enjoy being trans because I've aged in reverse. I enjoy being trans because it's not easy, and not just anyone could accomplish what I have and live daily. I love being trans because I've changed hearts and minds to become more loving and less hateful. I love being trans because the energy I bring into any situation is 100% fucking real. I love being trans because I'm not the smartest, I'm not the strongest, I'm not the tallest, I'm not the wealthiest, but I am more of a self-made man than most because I put in the hard work to become one. I get to be the example that people wrong about their stigmatizing views about transgender people. I get to show the world that it is okay to be trans and that it does not take one single thing away from anyone else. I get to show the world the error of their ways by simply telling my life story. I teach there to treat people with kindness. I love being trans because when I think about what I've lived through, I'm damn proud of it. I get to show people that transitioning is a healing journey. I get to show the world that trans people are talented. I get to show the world that trans people have always been here and we aren't going anywhere. I love being trans because I have remained true to myself. I love being transgender. It saved my life. What have you done to improve the quality of your own?